Hello, gentlemen. Imagine a world of tanks. War Thunder is a game that entertains this concept and is the only game that does so. There are a couple of nations you can play as, and I play only the best one. Unfortunately though, all the vehicles in game are historically accurate. General Eisenhower, I know that your campaign has been extremely effective, but I regret to inform you that the War Thunder US World War II ground roster is significantly lacking in variety. Let me show you. This tank is the M4 Sherman. It sits at a battle rank of 3.7 and features a Continental R975 engine, welded hull, and 75mm cannon. This other tank is the M4A1 Sherman. Its battle rank is 3.3 and it features a Continental R975 engine, a cast hull, and a 75mm cannon. Here we have the M4A2 Sherman, BR 4.0. It has a GM 6046 engine, welded hull, and a 75mm cannon. The M4A3 has the R975 engine and welded hull, but switches out the 75mm cannon for an 105mm howitzer. The M4A3E2 undoes this change and has more armor. The M4A3E2 76W changes the 75mm cannon again for a 76mm. The M4T26 is a T26 turret on an M4A3 body. We also have the M4A176W, which has a newer 76mm cannon, the M4A276W, which is the same thing with welded armor instead of cast armor, the M4A376W HVSS, which changes the spring suspension, and the Calliope, which is a base M4 Sherman with 60 rocket tubes. Out of the 20 non-premium tanks in the rank 2 and 3 ground tree, 8 of them are Shermans. This doesn't sound too bad until you realize that the weird progression system means you basically have to play the Shermans. Did you know that armor is a myth perpetuated by militaries across the world to raise enlistment numbers? Did you also know that I've been slowly losing subscribers over the past few weeks? Please subscribe. This game allegedly has realistic armor simulation where shell type, angle, and armor thickness all factor into whether a shot will penetrate or not. In order to shoot effectively, you first need a basic knowledge of angling, and the rest is between your shell and God. I shoot my opponent where their armor is facing me head on. The shell has to penetrate a certain amount of armor in order to be effective. But if you increase the angle the armor's at, the shell has to go through more. In most cases, this results in me shooting my opponent, the shot being completely stopped, and my enemy slowly turning around to not make the same mistake I just did. Most tanks follow some general principles, such as the frontal armor being the thickest, but they also have their own unique weak points, armor thicknesses, and armor angles, so a full knowledge of these factors is necessary in order to be truly effective. I go outside, so I can't be bothered to learn any of this, and simply shoot where I think the armor is weak. This can lead to some interesting interactions, such as here where I shoot this German KW2 not once, not twice, not thrice, but 7 times in total. Not only were 6 of these shots completely ineffective, the single one that penetrated did minor damage, and my kill also got stolen immediately after. This was really my fault, as in all except the most unfair matchups, each shot has the potential to be lethal. See this icon on the minimap? That denotes a heavy class tank. It has significantly more armor and a larger gun than the light tank I'm currently playing. So why did I kill it in one shot? Because of the large size discrepancy, my shells may not have enough power to pierce the frontal armor, but I can easily penetrate from behind or the side. Consciously manipulating these factors is near impossible. The reason why my M4 Sherman can tank 5 shots here is because I have the will of God behind me. And the reason this shell one-shot me was simply because it was manipulated by Satan. And this is why War Thunder is really a game of information. Unfortunately for me, my situational awareness is incredibly bad, so I often find myself scrambling to find where the shot that just miraculously bounced off of my armor came from, because I can be sure that if I don't return fire before they reload, I won't survive the next one. Transition. Planes. They exist. They're in this game. I don't fly them because I suck at doing it. Planes exist in their own little world, constantly at odds with anti-aircraft vehicles and other planes. There exist few things more terrifying than the sound of an aircraft engine closing in on you as you are completely at the mercy of the pilot and your teammates. Make peace with God. Pray that friendly anti-air will catch the plane in time or that it hasn't spotted you, because once you're a target, no amount of armor or maneuverability will stop the 1,000-pound bomb careening towards you. Honestly, I am out of things to say. You can play War Thunder for free today. Should you? Probably not. It takes way too long to unlock vehicles, and I gambled away all of my in-game currency buying event chests. And I received basically nothing in return, so now I have a personal vendetta against Gaijin Entertainment. I'll see all of you in 2024, which honestly, by the time I upload this, it'll probably be 2024. I'm currently recording this at 7 p.m. on the 31st. It's a bit of a time crunch, but thanks for sticking around even though I haven't uploaded anything in unspeakably long. Thanks for watching.